Hello students, as we are studying chapter number 12, mineral resources, and I have explained you that everywhere around us we can find minerals. There are minerals present in our our things which we are using in our daily life. They are made up of minerals, like your mother is wearing gold ornaments. Our bed is made up of iron, or our cupboards are made up of iron. Our house, in this we used iron and other elements. So what are minerals? Minerals are naturally occurring rock or pieces of rock that contain certain element in them. And these minerals are found underneath the earth surface. Okay, and we can take out these minerals from a rock which is called an ore. An ore contain a specific amount of mineral. You can see here, this is an iron ore, which I have explained you that from this iron ore lump we can take out iron by heating it. We heat it, the dirt particle will separate and the iron we can get it in pure form. So what mineral contain? Mineral contain element, and raw or contain element in a large amount. So some of the minerals are found below the earth's surface, some of them are found under the seabed. So when we dug a cavity or a hole to take out these minerals, the cavity or these holes are known as mine. Sometimes that mines are very huge, okay? And the process of taking out or excavating these minerals is known as mining. So the mine is the place from which we get the mineral inside the earth surface, or mining is the process to taking out these minerals from the earth surface. Now there is a fact file which is telling you about the talc. So children, talc is the main element of talcum powder which we are using in summer season to keep our skin from prickly heat. We will, after using this talc, the talc absorb water and heat from our body. The talcum powder is made up of talc, and which talc is made up of three elements: magnesium, silicon and oxygen. So what it do? It absorb moisture, oil, odor means badbu, and serves as a lubricant to produce an astringish effect on the human skin. So it also used in some other process, like some other things like the ingredient of baby powder, food powders, first aid product and variety of cosmetics. So the talc we are using is also an element, as also one mineral basically, which we get from the earth surface. So see, this is the white color. Basically our talc is also of white color. We are using the talcum powder. So these elements which we get from minerals are of two types, which we are mainly classified as the metals and the non-metals. So children, metals are solid materials which are typically hard and shiny. So what they are solid material which are hard and shiny. For example, iron, gold, silver, aluminium. Iron matlab loha, which we have seen here, and gold, which the jewelry your mother wear, which is made of gold. Silver also is used as a jewelry, and aluminium, most of the utensils and airplanes are made up of aluminium. So these all are very shiny, we know that, and they all are very hard as well. Most of the minerals are in solid state. Now we talk about the non-metals. Non-metals are not hard. Okay, metals are hard, they are not hard, and they are neither shiny. They are nor have shine. So metals are hard and shiny. Non-metals are not hard and not shiny. They are brittle. Brittle means they can break easily. Like petroleum, coal, mica, limestone are some example of metallic minerals. अब देखो petroleum hard हुआ ही नहीं, it is in liquid state. Coal is also break very easily. Mica also break easily, and limestone it is in white powder which is used to make chalks and other things. Chalk कितना easily टूट जाता है बेटा? That is the made up of these things. Now, let's talk about the metals which are hard and shiny. And first of all, we are going to talk about the iron, which is the most useful metal around the world. You know why? Because our houses, we require iron on making buildings and utensils and the tools. Almost everywhere the things are made up of iron. In our mobile phone, iron is used. In our computers, iron is used. In making doors, windows, cars, bus, tractors, everywhere we can see iron. So it is the most useful metal we found under the earth's surface. So here it is used to make tools, utensils यानी बर्तन, machines, buildings, railway coach, वो railway जिसमें हम ट्रेन में बैठ के जाते हैं, it is also made up of iron, and engines. India has a vast and good quality of iron ore. So in India we get a good iron quality. And most of them are present in Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka and Maharashtra. So let us see these places on a map. See. So most of the mines are found in these places like Jharkhand. Jharkhand is here, Odisha and Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Okay, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Chhattisgarh. Here is Chhattisgarh. Okay, so here we can find a lot of iron in our country. So here, children, this map is on page number 28. You can see over here the iron is from the boxes. You can see the lots of boxes are there in this area. Now let's talk about the steel. Children, see my pencil tip. There is a small part of steel is fit over here. Steel is also made up of iron and other elements mixed with it. But what is the quality of a steel? That it do not get rust. अगर ये सिर्फ आयरन का बना होता तो अब तक तो ये रेड कलर का होकर के खराब हो जाता, बट ये स्टील का बना है तो सी इट शाइन स्टिल नाउ. So steel is an alloy. Alloy is a thing which is made up of two or more elements or minerals that must used in the form of iron. Stainless steel do not rust. तो ये कभी भी इसमें rust नहीं होती है. Iron is extracted in the form of iron ore. It is converted into the pure form of steel at huge iron and steel plant. तो जो आयरन हम आयरन और से निकालते हैं उनको स्टील में कन्वर्ट करते हैं हम कहाँ पे? स्टील प्लांट पे. सो वेयर दे आर लोकेटेड? दे आर लोकेटेड इन जमशेदपुर एंड बोकारो इन झारखंड. Children, these two places having a huge steel plant. So see, the Tata Steel in Jamshedpur. It's a very huge steel plant which is producing steel in a large quantity in our country, which is located in Jharkhand. Bilahi in Madhya Pradesh and Durgapur in West Bengal. So here we are copper. So here we are on copper. Let's talk about copper. Copper is brown in color, as I have shown you that it on the live class as well, that it is a brown color, and it is the first metal discovered by early humans. We have studied in class 3 that early humans first find which element? They find copper first, and it is used to make tools and utensils now. And nowadays we are making what? Electrical wires. Most of the electrical wires, electrical fittings inside our houses, they are made up of copper. The copper is an excellent conductor of electricity, which means that electricity can easily pass through it. So copper is also used to make pipes and fittings. And the copper mainly found in Rajasthan, Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh. You can see the copper mine in Jharkhand. So these three places have a huge copper mines: Rajasthan, Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh, especially the Rajasthan. So this is all about the copper, brown color, first discovered by early humans and used to make mostly electrical wires. Now let's talk about the aluminium. So have you ever heard before aluminium's name of this element? Children, aluminium is very light. If we compare it to iron, iron is very heavy. Iron बहुत भारी होता है, aluminium बहुत हल्का. So it is used to make aircrafts, airplanes, so that they can easily lift up. अगर आयरन का प्लेन बनाएंगे तो उसको उड़ने में टाइम लगेगा, ओके, वो उड़ेगा भी नहीं इतना ऊपर. बट एल्यूमिनियम का हल्का होगा, सो इट विल फ्लाई मोर हाई. And all aluminium is a good conductor of heat, so many utensils in your house is also made up of aluminium. So aluminium is extensively used to make bodies of aircraft and cars also. This is used because it is a light metal. हल्का होता है ये, और iron is heavy. It is also used to make electrical wires and utensils. तो wires भी बनते हैं. Aluminium ore is spread across the state of Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. So, where we find aluminium? In Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Tamil Nadu and Gujarat. So, you can see in this place we have a lot of minerals in our country. Here you see that there is very less amount of minerals present. Other minerals are also found in India like manganese, silver, zinc, nickel and gold. Maybe some of the name you have heard very first time, and the uses of these minerals are very different. Manganese and zinc and nickel, you have heard it, these names are first time, but they are also used in making many machines and equipments around us. And silver and gold, you already know that it is used to make ornaments. Now let's talk about the non-metallic minerals, and first we talk about the coal. Children, we have studied about coal in exhaustible or non-renewable resources. So coal is basically a fuel which is used for cooking, generating electricity, igniting furnaces. Furnaces का मतलब भट्टियों में आग लगाने के लिए भी हम कोल का यूज करते हैं. Running machines, engines, as we have already studied. So where is coal found in India? It is found mainly in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal. Okay, so Jharkhand, here we have Jharkhand. Jharkhand का नेम कितनी बार आ गया? Okay, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and West Bengal. Here we find coal over here. You can see this black color. All the areas we find coal over here. Rajasthan also we find coal. So check out this map in your map practice book. You will understand. And here we are. And important mining centers are Raniganj, Jharia, Dhanbad and Nevaili. So these are the places where we take out coal. There are coal mining centers. See, this is the picture of coal. You can see the black stone lying over there, and the truck was over here from which we carry coal from one place to another. And we already know how coal formed. When millions of years ago, lots of dead plants and animals get buried inside the earth's surface, and after a few thousand years they converted into coal. Okay, so coal is formed from the remaining of dead plants that got accumulated and buried under the earth millions of years ago, and the heat of the earth and the pressure changed into the remains into coal. तो अर्थ की हीट और प्रेशर पड़ा ना इतना अर्थ का, तो उससे वो किस में कन्वर्ट हो गए? कोल में. We have studied it before. Now let's talk about the petroleum. Here we are on petroleum, and we have read it before as well. Petroleum is formed when lots of marine animals and plants get buried under the seashore. जब समुद्र के अंदर बहुत सारे प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स दब गए थे, तो क्या बना था? पेट्रोलियम बना था, ड्यू टू द हीट ऑफ अर्थ एंड प्रेशर. डीप वेल कॉल्ड ऑयल वेल आर ड्रिल्ड टू पंप आउट द पेट्रोलियम. तो ऑयल वेल हमें अर्थ के अंदर मिलते हैं, जिससे हमें क्या मिलता है? पेट्रोलियम. एन एरिया विद मेनी ऑयल वेल आर नोन एज एन ऑयल फील्ड. So an area which we find a lot of oil wells we call an oil field. In India, the oil fields are located at Bombay High at the coast of Mumbai, Digboi in Assam, Ankleshwar and Kambhat in Gujarat. So here we find all in our country, Bombay, Digboi and Ankleshwar or Kambhat. So see here is Ankleshwar and Kambhat. You can see it is in Gujarat. Here is the Bombay High in Mumbai, and here you find the Digboi over here. The first one petroleum were found here in Digboi. सबसे पहले इंडिया का जो ऑयल वेल था वो डिगबोई में ही मिला था. Now from petroleum has a lot of byproducts which we take out from petroleum refinery. एक refinery वो जगह होती है जहाँ पे पेट्रोल को अलग अलग उसके प्रोडक्ट में कन्वर्ट किया जाता है. Petroleum is of black color from which we get what? A lot of other things. And the petroleum refineries are in Kochi, Mumbai, Haladi and Baruni. These are the places we have factories from which we pure the petrol. So the byproduct of the petroleum, अब पेट्रोल को साफ करने के बाद हमें क्या मिलता है चिल्ड्रन? हमें उससे मिलता है डीजल, kerosene, gasoline and other lubricant, and the petroleum jelly also which we apply on our skin. Most of these are used as a fuel. Now the judicial use of mineral. We know that coal and petroleum are exhaustible resources. Means it will finish after 100 or 250 years ago. So we must use them very wisely. Turn off the engine when your car is not moving, basically on red lights. So after even in 100 or 250 years, all these petroleum and coal is going to finish. So our scientists and technology start shifting towards the inexhaustible resources like wind, solar and water energy, which have discussed in previous chapter. This chapter is finished. In my next video I will tell you the places on the map where we find these places like oil fields and all in detail. Thank you.